Welcome back to another episode of Kieah's Take. Today we're going to talk about a woman who calls this lady who is called Ashley, which I like that she has a feminine aspect to it and she is teaching women how to level up, whether that's dropping the weight, wearing more heels, being more presentable as you step outside. There's a lot of things that I think that she teaches a lot of women. And also there's women who call into the show and ask for advice. This particular episode, a woman is calling in to ask on how to be a side piece, which I think is crazy. But let's jump right into it and let's see what Ashley has to say and let's see what this woman has to say about becoming a side piece.
How do you be a good side piece? This sounds crazy. What should I work on so I can actually be with that type of man without showing him my crazy? Ashley,
Anne, how are you, doll? It's been
I
forever.
know. Oh
Do you
my God.
consent to be on a live and
I
potentially
do,
on
I do,
platform?
I do.
How
Yes.
are you? It's nice
You're not
to
gonna
see
be proud of
you.
me. I'm in trouble. I need you, actually. This isn't a happy call.
Okay.
Notice how she's still
Um,
regular, not giving too much.
so I um So was celibate 5 years, blah, 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 and I ended up meeting someone in October. Um, and he flew me out to Miami, and we had intimacy. So that happened, and then we started dating, and he told me that, he didn't have, he quote unquote said I was all his, and he had no expectation of me being with other people, and he told me he wasn't with anyone else. He does live outside of the country, so he comes to the US periodically for work. And then will fly me out to go spend time with him, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Ashley, I found out he was married.
Okay. So, did you break things off?
Initially, yes, and then no.
I like that Ashley mentioned that right away. Did you break things off at the moment that he told you that he is not a single man, that he is very much married, and that it might be time to break this off? And she asked it in such a polite way that she didn't sound accusatory. She didn't sound like she was disappointed. It was a very straightforward question. Did you break it off? The woman proceeds to say no, which is, I'm wondering where her self esteem is at this point because you know exactly what it means at that point. If he's married, you know exactly where your role is.
Okay. So, what do you want to do now?
It gets worse.
Okay.
Ashley! No, he's not Nigerian. It's like if Danish deception was real, this would be it. Um, it gets worse.
I mean, we're adults. You're an adult, hon. We do adult things. You have to make adult things happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, turns out, we just got a restriction. Is it because of what I'm wearing?
Maybe it's what you're wearing. Yeah, I would cover yourself a bit. Yeah, maybe it's because you're showing your stomach too. That could be it. Yeah.
It's my gym outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
Once he told me he was, married or whatever, we took a pause in the relationship, and then I came back and I was like, maybe we can work it out, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's not leaving his wife, Ashley.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's.
Of course he's not leaving his wife. Why would he leave his wife of umpteen amount of years to be with a side woman who is probably okay with being a side woman? I think a lot of times women have this fairy tale that he'll leave his wife and he'll be with me. That's not what's going to happen. And I hate that he's even not, it sounds like he's not being straightforward with her until later down the line. I don't think that he came off with, hey, I'm married, but if you want to proceed with this, then okay, let's do this. It sounded like he waited till her emotions got fully involved, and then he said, "Okay, hey, listen, I'm married." I could be wrong, but let's just see what she's saying.
It's not.
And what's worse is that he has multiple girlfriends,
Hmm.
multiple black. It's like it's very strange. He's like on some Hugh Hefner shit. Like we all like he has multiple girlfriends, and we all look very similar. We're all like we're Nigerian, we're Ghanaian, we're Liberian, and I thought that I was the only one. So I was livid, and he was shocked that I was shocked that he had other people. He was like, "Listen, if I'm cheating on my wife, what makes you think that I wouldn't be?" I don't know how to explain this.
Exactly what he said. There's no way to explain it. If he's cheating or, exercising other options with other women while he's married, why would you think that he's going to be completely yours and yours only? He's telling you right then and there, it doesn't make sense. And a lot of time us women go into this belief of like fairy tale land. Okay, he's going to leave his wife and he's going to be with me, but we're not looking at the bigger picture. We're not thinking about it from a bird's eye view. And it looks like she's very young and naive. And so she'll believe whatever someone tells her. And that's where feminine energy comes in, and intuition, and thinking about things outside of your emotions and understanding, okay, this doesn't sound right or this doesn't feel right. And going within to understand what might be for you and what might not be for you.
But he
He
was he was
that's kind of logical if you're asking
Exactly.
me. That's a logical point. If he cheats on his wife, then of course he would cheat on you. Well, I can't say it's cheating, but yeah, of course he has other girls.
Other
That's
women.
logical.
Yep.
that is. I thought it was insane. I thought he was like. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But he was upset with me for getting upset because he was like, "What do you expect? If I'm gonna cheat on my wife, why would I just have one person?" So I ended up crashing out, but then we got back together, and um, because he was mad at me for misbehaving or whatever, we I can't believe I'm telling you, Ashley.
Well, it's not really me. I don't think it's me. You guys can always schedule a call. Y'all know me.
Okay,
But
okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that might be more appropriate because
I like that Ashley said that. She's indirectly letting her know, hey, look, this might be a little too much for social media and for the world to know that you're dealing with a married man. You don't know how this might play out. The wife might see you, may have put two and two together. You never know. So I like that she does bring in that one-on-one consultation. But this woman is clearly knowing exactly what she's getting into. And the fact that she called Ashley to get this advice lets us know that, like, she clearly probably still wants to understand where this might can go. And that's where we go wrong in. If someone is telling you exactly who they are, we have to believe that. We have to understand, okay, this is the lifestyle that they have chosen, and either we're going to partake in it or move on. I don't particularly agree that you should be dealing with a married man and become a mistress, but if that's your prerogative and he's being straightforward, you don't know what relationships that he had, what relationship conversation that he has had with his wife. His wife may be okay with that. She might understand, okay, I got a billionaire husband. I know that he might entertain women from time to time, but I know it's nothing special. The woman who's the mistress may not believe that or may not understand that. And so that's where you kind of go wrong in thinking that you can change a man. And that's just simply not true.
the extent anyway, long story short, like we're so much has happened, and now I'm at this place of like I realize I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm trying to figure out how did I even end up in a situation like this that was so messy. And it turns out I think I have abandonment issues. And I wonder, Ashley, like how do I, because I want to be with a certain type of man, provider type person. But I realize I always have this anxiety of like, they can do anything. They can do anything. They have the funding and the material to be able to do anything. So like, it sounds like
Yeah, that comes with the territory. Yeah.
Yep.
If you're dating, the guy who has the money and he's not faithful and he has a wife already, yeah, girl. That's
but okay, so
And I wouldn't even call it not faithful because, again, we don't know what their relationship dynamic is. She might be okay with these things. That doesn't mean that he's cheating on her. He's being very forthcoming. He's being very honest. He's telling her exactly what it is. And if that woman decides to marry him and become his wife, she knows what to expect. And the same thing for a mistress. If she knows that that man is married, she should know that her role is exactly that. Stay in your lane.
He's like, he's telling me things like, okay, like let's take a pause in it. Um, he had the audacity to break up with me.
I'd love to know what you guys think about just this glimpse of how she's perceiving this relationship. She's in fairy tale land, I think, but I'd love to know what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Is this woman delusional or is he not being as forthcoming as he should be? Let me know in the comment section below and hit that subscribe button. Until the next one. Bye.